Hello, and welcome back to the review with Yarma and friends. Today I have my friend Natasha.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
You've definitely seen the review with Yarma and Marty, right?
Definitely.
Right? So we're changing it up a little. Now I'm just bringing on people that I know, people that I've just met, people that I've never met.
Incredible.
And we're changing it up because we want to go more of the consumer route. And so we want to get the consumer's opinion. And like, you can listen to my opinion, you can listen to Marty's opinion every day, but it's going to become a little repetitive. So we want to get different voices onto the show.
I like it. Down for it.
That's why you're here.
Dope.
Do you want to tell us who you are first? What is the relation with cannabis? Are you in cannabis? Like, what do you do?
I work for Top Tree, and I also am the co-founder of Pussyweed, and we are a apparel accessories advocacy company in cannabis. We're based out of New York and LA now, and so yeah, I do a lot of like content creation, community organizing within cannabis.
That's awesome, and I really do love your content. I don't know if you guys ever have seen her page on Instagram. It's Pussyweed with a dot between every single letter.
Because a like 14-year-old has the main handle and
fuck.
won't give it to me.
Fuck, yeah, it's always the 14-year-old. You know, I tried.
Well, I guess he's like 18 now. It was like a while ago. But.
What's the noise? I tried getting the handle for Yarma, because you know I have like Yarmacrazy, but I just wanted Yarma.
Yeah, and who has it?
This woman wouldn't give it to me.
People are.
She wouldn't give it to me, and she has like maybe like 700 followers. Nobody doing nothing. It's just a personal account. Fuck her.
Those are the worst.
Fuck her. Okay, so what we have today, we have some Grav Labs pieces. We have 3 different balls.
Cool.
Or bubblers, or whatever you would call them. And then we also have originals. And I don't know, have you ever seen it? The Hoy Grinder? We weren't really going to talk about this, but you did mention it before we started shooting.
I love the grinder.
Aren't they fucking great? These are the ones that have like 52 magnets in them.
Yeah, and you can put in the dishwasher.
And it does a good job cleaning it. I kid you not. It blew my mind.
Yeah.
It really did. Especially because usually you can't put a grinder in the dishwasher. You know, like it would fuck it up and everything. So, hell yeah.
But I don't think it would mess anything up. It would just like not clean it as well.
No, because if you put a grinder in the dishwasher, it will basically make the weed like stick. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Into the thing. That will fuck it up.
It'll be disgusting.
That'll be nasty. So what do you want to do first? Do you want to, I'm going to give you the option.
Okay.
Which bong do you want to hit first?
I think we do like the main big one.
The Grav Labs?
Yeah.
Grav Labs. This gravity bong?
Yeah, what is this?
This is a gravity bong, okay? So basically, I think it's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So you would...
It's like a French press, but for weed.
That's actually a great way to fucking describe it. I've never heard someone describe it that way, but that is actually a great way to describe it. So basically the way that you would do it is you would light it up here, and then, well, actually it needs to be down first. You would light it, and then pull up, and then when it's time to smoke it, you push down, but you're also hitting out of there.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. Are we gonna try some of the originals?
This is some of the best weed, and I don't say that lightly.
Yeah, you're pretty picky with weed.
I'm very picky.
To hear you say this is some of the best weed. Okay, so this is Originals Family Farms. It's gelato number 37. It has 40% total cannabinoids, about 34% THC, and that's the testing they provide us. The packaging date was, so recent, 4/08/2022, so this is less than a month old. And then the harvest date was the 4th of March. So this is actually really fresh weed.
Fresh.
Can't get much fresher than this, to be honest.
And they're from South Central LA. I feel like gelato is such a classic SoCal strain as well. Definitely a very fun LA-based brand.
Love the jar.
Yeah, and you can reuse the jar for like candles. I use them to propagate plants.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Oh, damn. That looks...
but then like also look at the weed, you know?
I was not fucking expecting that, to be honest with you. Holy shit.
So I was saying
Holy fucking shit. Yo, that is stinky. That is frosty.
And guess how much that retails for?
An honest guess?
Yeah.
I would assume that it would retail around like 60, but if you're telling me to guess, it's probably gonna be around like 45, 50.
36.
This retails for $36? From where?
Their dispensary, because they have like all the licensing. so they're vertically integrated.
Yo, this smells so fucking good.
And you know that you're like not getting fucked over by like some corporate dudes that are just trying to make money off shitty weed. Like they love their product and they love you having the product.
Yo, that smells so fucking good. I'm actually so excited to smell this. You said this is really $36? That blows my mind.
22 for the bag of smalls. Which like I get the big ones when I want to do content, and then like smalls if I'm just smoking at home.
All I know is now that I need a podcast.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like some of the best. Like I
did.
love good value. That's so important when I'm choosing my weed. I hate feeling like I'm being cheated.
I've said it before, honestly, and I'm gonna say it again. That's part of the reason why I don't fuck with cookies, because they're one of those brands that you spend $60-$70 for, and I never feel like I got what I paid for. I'm starting to feel like that about Houseplant lately.
Well, I don't think you could feel that way about a brand that's not like manufacturing themselves. If you're just white labeling, like you just got a bad batch.
I mean, there's no quality control if you're white labeling.
Yeah, like, but I don't hold a brand to the same standard that's white labeling to start with.
I don't know. I feel like if you do have a reputation, especially, it depends on the situation actually. So like Houseplant, the people who started that, they already have a reputation in the cannabis industry without even having cannabis on the market. Yeah. So you're expected to have good product.
Are you though? I didn't expect it to be good.
I mean, I expected it to be good, especially it's someone that like advocates for cannabis and things like that. That's like, imagine if I came out with shitty weed.
But I feel like it's always like the don't meet your heroes type thing, where it's like you would expect somebody who's like so deeply ingrained into like the cannabis pop culture scene to know good weed. And like, yeah, he might know good weed, but like he cares. I don't know, like I don't think that's the focus of creating the brand. It wasn't like to bring good weed to everybody. It was like to create a brand that would sell.
Well, honestly, that's just sad.
It's just think of all the celebrity brands. Are any of them, do you think, to the standard of cannabis that they are personally consuming?
I'll say when Houseplant first launched, I did think like there was when they first like the first I would say like year, they were actually like producing really good quality stuff. Any other celebrity brands where I'd be like, oh yeah, these guys are definitely no.
You know, like I feel like once you're in that category celebrity brand, I know for a fact you're not actually the decision maker in any of this, so I'm not really holding you to any standard. But prove me wrong and create like a really great celebrity brand, and then I'll tell you that like it's possible.
Let's see. Great celebrity. Does Snoop Dogg have his own brand yet? Am I just tripping? I feel like I should know this. Does he have his own weed brand?
Okay, so he has what is it, Algorithm with Backpack Boys?
Yeah.
That is absolutely incredible flower. Okay, but that is actually excellent, and that I believe like nothing that he would put his name on can be lesser than like any quality he states. But I don't think all celebrities are the same.
That is very true. We have it packed, ready to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the first rip. Yeah, the first one's a bold choice.
No, it was just the most attractive. But wow, look at that. Milky AF. This is what a professional stoner looks like. I don't think I can go after that though. Because mine's gonna be like a lot more dramatic.
Weed is really good. In case you guys didn't hear.
And like you.
It tasted really fucking good. Holy schnitzel. God damn. Damn, that gravity bongs always hit me. I can't stop laughing. And it keeps popping out. Yeah, we're good. We're good. You're done. You probably got like not the best taste, huh?
I just don't really like glass that much.
Are you more of a joint person?
Yeah, joints all day. It definitely tastes better than like the Gatorade gravity bongs I used to make.
You bring me back to like days back in the East Village where I literally a mop bucket and a milk carton and make gravity bongs literally sitting in this sun-baked fucking room because you know in New York you don't control your own AC or your own heat, and those gravity bongs would fuck us up because it'd be like 95 degrees in the middle of the city, and then it's like 105
Horrible.
in the apartment, and we're all getting the highs. Fuck. Whenever I think of gravity bongs, Those are the memories that I go back to. My lungs are so fucked up right now. Like, I'm trying to take it like a man.
Drink some water. And I say that with no judgment. I know it came off that way.
I felt a lot of
I know, that's why I had to specify. I believe in hydration.
I believe in hydration too. And there's someone in my life that doesn't drink any water, and I always get on top of them for it. And when I ask them why they don't drink it, they're like, "Cause I don't like it." And I'm like, "That's so infantile.
Who doesn't
You
drink
are a
water?
grown person." Just somebody in my
My mom doesn't drink water either.
like, just drink some fucking water.
I know. I don't get it. And I think it's like a power play. They just like that they're able to say no to something.
No, but homie will drink like orange soda all day. Like that's his intake of water.
I haven't had an orange soda in probably like a decade.
that's his intake of water and caffeine. It's weird. It's like my dad. My dad would drink Coke instead of water.
Yeah, I mean, I drink a lot of water, but I also drink an obscene amount of coffee and Diet Coke on a daily basis. But it's all
Why am I
about
still
balancing it
fucked
out.
up? My lungs are still going off.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I drink a lot more water than I do anything else. I probably have realistically a couple of sodas a week. And I don't drink coffee.
Wait, talk to us about this soda.
This pina colada Fanta
Yeah.
that I've never seen before until
Yeah.
I went downstairs. It's amazing. It's it's tropics in a bottle. It's really what it is. It's this is a part of life that
You're
I
trying so hard.
It's like my lungs are so fucked right now off of that bottle, and I don't know why.
Do we need to take a break?
Maybe just a second.
It's okay if we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta recenter ourselves. What's next?
We do have to recenter ourselves.
Yeah, we got a little loopy there.
This is my favorite piece right now. I'm gonna say at the moment. Like it's like a triangle, but it's like classy.
I have like the slightly larger version of this one that has like ridges on the side, and I love it for putting a nail in. So I use it as like my little rig.
I'm gonna say this about Grab Labs real quick though. I'm gonna say it, and you can disagree with me. I just feel like
Say it.
they're overtly just overly expensive for not a really good reason.
Yeah. Although they're American made, so I guess
I get
like,
that, but
part is
just because it's
expensive.
like American made doesn't mean that it should be. I get that
Agreed.
it's not China glass, but like this is probably what, like $150?
Do you think so? I think it's like 50 or 70.
You think this is $50?
I don't know. I actually have no idea. I have never bought a Grab product in my life. So I have no idea because I have bought very few bongs in my life. And they were all from like smoke shops in St. Mark's. And I was definitely
Those
not
are-
buying the Grab Labs
Yeah,
ones when I
those
was
are-
there. I was like buying the cheapest one they had that they didn't need my ID for.
Is this a bubbler?
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask you earlier. What is your differentiation between a bubbler and a bong? And I'm going to tell you what I've been told.
Usually, like, I know a bong has like a retractable down stem.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. If you can't take it apart, it's a bubbler. So does this count as a bong?
No, this is a bubbler.
Well, you can take the bowl apart.
How much did you think this was?
70?
Okay, you were right. It's 77.
Oh!
Actually, 78.
Do I make merch or what?
But this is, I feel like 78. I mean, because it's 78.
No, it's still
That's still
no one is
expensive.
saying that it's cheap.
Okay, got it.
100% it is not like something you're casually buying. But like I also see pieces like this going for like 150 and like
That's why I thought it was like so the Empire Glass Bong I have is like maybe this size. It's just like one of those like pyramids like this, right? And it has the circle perk.
Yeah.
$350.
No, like that's too much.
$350 fucking dollars.
I don't even like spend that amount of money on shoes or anything.
Like that's like it's ridiculous.
Okay, but I do believe in paying high prices for like all the hand glass blown stuff because that actually takes like a lot of work and is really expensive to create just because it's expensive to be a glass blower.
There are definitely some pieces out there that are definitely hard. So right now we're trying the wedge from Grab Labs.
It's so cute.
That's a nice little bubbler.
perfect for like a picnic. Wow. It's nice because it has like, I feel like a lot of bubblers, because they're small, forego any like internal circulation stuff, but there's a little bit of percolation going on in there. Yeah, I think like just having the down stem in there being like deeper is like giving it some sort of
filtration.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels less harsh. Normally when I'm hitting a piece that small, it like rips.
Yeah, that's what I'm nervous
Like
about.
this was very smooth, and I hate glass because I used to smoke a lot of glass, and then in the middle of the night one night, like a year ago, I took a dry rip from my bong, and I immediately threw up because that is absolutely disgusting and it really hurts your throat.
Dry rips are maybe one of the most painful.
It is horrible, and so it's been like, it's really hard to like get back into it because that pain doesn't go away.
I like how clean this looks. Like the line works, and like it's like a slick little piece.
That's what I'm saying. The like dad version of this one that I have, I love.
It's just so small.
It's so small, isn't it crazy?
And honestly,
That's
for
why I
like a
said
small piece,
picnic.
it doesn't hit as rough as you would think it would.
I normally don't like small pieces because it's like smoking a pipe. Like, I'm too old for that.
I don't know. I'm 26 and I smoke a pipe every day. Not like the
No, I
regular,
just-
like
I
not
have-
those pipes. I'm not really excited to try those dry
I just have
pipes.
too much like acid reflux, you know?
But why would the pipe be giving that? Is it the pipe that gives you the acid reflux?
No,
or-
I just like have that because of age,
Oh.
and like the pipe doesn't help.
Oh. Okay. That mom was cool.
Like, wouldn't that be great in your backpack, like hiking or whatnot, or just like?
You'd have to be really careful.
No, but if you separate the bowl and the body.
Yeah, but it's still bubbler.
Okay, so Garb, we are going to need a bag for this bomb to take on hikes.
Next piece. This one looks like an art piece. Has a nice little curve. Honestly, this looks like something that I would like. It's more like a decanter too. I'm getting it like a kind of like a wine decanter vibe off of it.
Yeah.
I would keep this like on a kitchen table, on the kitchen counter. Olive oil. You know what I'm talking about? Like the olive oil bottles that
Yes.
have like the vinegar at the bottom. That's the vibe I'm getting off this.
But I kind of love that recently in all their pieces they have these little like lips, you know?
Yep, these
A
little,
little ledge.
mouthpieces
Yeah.
right here.
It's so fun.
Damn, this weed's good. I'm feeling it. I think I like this one better than that one.
Really? How so?
It just feels smoother. I feel like I'm getting a fuller rip.
I think I like the other one better.
You think you like the other one better? Interesting.
Yeah.
There's two different types of people. Now you know.
In case we needed that to prove it.
Now you know. Why do I feel so high? So Grab Labs, you said they're American made, right? And where?
Oh, I don't know. I would confirm that. I am assuming.
Before, weren't you saying that? Okay. Do you
No,
know where
I'm
the-
assuming. Like, I know that that is a huge differentiation within like glassware companies when they are charging a higher price. It usually means it's locally made.
Okay. Do we know where they're based out of?
Austin, Texas.
They're based out of Tejas.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they've always been.
That's crazy. I'm not a big Texas fan.
No,
that's
but
a
it's like
different
pretty
story.
nuts that like one of the most iconic glassware
brands.
companies like
Are in a state where weed is so
Yeah.
scrutinized. And they're also like a successful brand too.
they're very successful.
That's crazy. That's so kind of proud of them for that. Makes me kind of want makes me kind of want to support them more.
Yeah.
You know?
And their team is awesome.
Are
Have
they
you ever seen the
big?
menorah?
I have seen them
I
before.
really want that.
So, final thoughts, opinions on the products. What do you think? Would you recommend them? As a consumer, would you buy them? And I want your honest opinion.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I think the gravity thingy
Okay.
is the most novel of the items
Mhm.
and probably what I would buy for myself
Okay.
for my home because it's like fun and whatever. I would buy for others the bubblers like as gifts. I don't use use glass like that. So I don't really need it.
Got it.
But they're really cute. Like, let's say, you know, like all the homies in New York who have like tiny ass apartments. Like, these are great pieces.
True. That is very true. I would fit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it like it's not like the most innovative bong of your life, but it's a great like piece to add to your collection.
No, you're very right.
It's a trusty bubbler.
You're very right. And then what do you think about your weed?
The weed's fucking dope. The gelato's just not really a daytime strain. It like not. Really just zonks you out.
I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird.
But it is so good. So
it is so fucking good.
I made the exception.
I love that. Damn. And it's crazy that it's only that. I think the price is also making it so much better.
That's what, like, there's nothing that stoners love more than like being treated right.
That is true. That is true. So actually, I kind of with you on the same page with everything that you said about the glass. I would gift the small ones, and as the novelty piece, I would get the grab bong
because it's cool.
Like, it's cool, and they did a really good job like designing it to make it look official, and not just like some piece of shit thing that you pull at home.
And it's like very easy to use.
Very easy to use.
Like there are a lot of gadgets in this space that require like a YouTube video to understand how it works, and like. This is pretty simple. Yeah,
it's pretty simple and it gets you high as fuck.
And it's fun and like you got a bunch of people doing it and like whatever.
Exactly.
It's cute.
All right. And then we have this sponsored pineapple. This sponsored vegan gelato, which was delicious.
Such a selection
of products that we've reviewed today. Yes, I would say it's a good selection. It's making me nice and toasty. But Natasha, thank you for coming on.
Of course.
I appreciate your input. I'm
Thanks
sure
for
that
having me.
everyone else is going to appreciate your input. Thank you guys for watching the review with Yarma and Friends. Thank you to Top Tree Studios for hosting the podcast and the show. You can watch us on Instagram, YouTube. You can also listen to it on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, anywhere that you listen to podcasts. You can listen to it there.
So many things.
So many things. So many options. All right, guys. Have a great day and catch you on